meager minor meister meaner from the classic Santa Claus is coming to my house or apartment, wherever you
Wherever
live.
you
He doesn't discriminate. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
And that last
and neither
match
do
too,
we, my friend. Neither do we.
That last match too was extremely momentum based. We saw Rated Rudy coming out of the gate strong in game 2, but as soon as he got clipped by Meister, he just lost all of his confidence and all of his momentum, and that allowed Meister to run away with the set.
Yeah, but you want to talk about confidence destroyers, my friend. You got the Wi-Fi legend himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. Recently just had a pretty hit movie. Had a pretty hit movie that was released in
I'll say I went and saw it in theaters.
It was a good children's movie. I'll go ahead and say that. But here we go in OMJ with his Sonic going up against one of the legends of the Radiant Hero of Dawn. You got Ravenking, one of the best Ikes to do it. My good friend last year, already mentioned earlier, finished in the top 8 of a recent quarantine series, actually, which is not a slouch tournament. It's probably the most stacked tournaments we have going on right now.
That or the box,
a huge
really.
one. Yeah, that or the box. That's a really.
I believe Ravenking was like 17th at the box as well, but we did see a completely different Ike in top 8 of the box. We saw Yez, the U.S. Army esports player.
Ooh, goodness, man. As a character that people have believed has gone down in the meta in recent years. I do recall way back at an earlier Genesis a few years ago in which MK Leo was playing this character before Joker came out. Is when we all thought. That's when we all thought that Ike was like the best Fire Emblem character.
Back in the day.
Early meta opinions,
but
man.
People tend to forget the fact that Leo looks godlike on any character he picks up, so he could be playing Isabelle and he'll still rock your world. It's not the character, it's the player, guys, and everyone knows it when they watch MK Leo do something like what he did yesterday in Fatality sub-tournament, where he went solo Greninja on a character he's been practicing for maybe a week and took first place, beating tons of competitors like Epic Gabriel himself, the Wi-Fi god, after winning 2 majors in one day.
He beats top players with Byleth, dude. That's all you really need to know. But there ain't no Byleth on the screen right now. Instead, we got Ike, one of the best Ikes to ever do it in Ravenking right now. Going up in a matchup that I feel like even at a casual level or even a semi, competitive one and beyond, as that forward air takes the stock, I feel like a lot of people would immediately assume, as that back air takes the stock right back, great equalizer, I feel like a lot of people would see this matchup and immediately assume, no, Sonic wins. There's no way Ike is able to keep up with Sonic. No way. He's the fastest character in the game by like a full unit. And yeah, in terms of speed, Sonic's got him beat. He's got pretty much everybody beat in that department. But at the end of the day, Ike not only has range, but if you're going to play Ike, you got to also have discipline. You don't got the best mobility, but you got range and you got power. It's on you to wait and see what you can create when you're fighting a character like Sonic.
I think the biggest thing in this matchup is the fact that Ike has those disjointed hitboxes that come from his sword, like all the swordies do. The biggest examples of this are Cloud and Ike himself being able to just kind of box out his opponent, because Sonic requires to getting... Despite how fast he is, he needs to get in close to do any damage. So if Ike can be ready for that and time it correctly, like he did just there with that Nair Bear.
Oh my god!
My goodness!
I love that.
Catching him right there, right where Ravenking wanted him. That's why he is top 5 in his state, and why he's one of the best players on Wi-Fi today. But right again, we are back to equal. Both of these players not letting the other take an inch, just getting it right back to equal as soon as the other one does anything.
Dude, that sequence that Ravenking got for that stock was phenomenal. He got all of that off of the very last hit, the very last back hit of neutral air, which he was able to just narrowly combo into a back air. He used that neutral air to negate Sonic's approach. He's doing it a lot. He's being very patient, as Ike players have to, spamming that neutral air, waiting for the Sonic to approach him. That is how he was able to get a back air off of it. Ran off the level to make sure the homing attack trajectory straight in that, what am I trying to say here? In that 45-degree angle, put him, Sonic, in just the worst position for the spike. That was a beautiful play, but he could get gimped here. No, he doesn't. Finds his way back to the level, regains a little bit of stage control, only at about 40%, 47 as it tacks on, and now the stage control is in the favor of OMJ instead. How is he going to reset it, my friend? He's at 102. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, both of these players doing a phenomenal job right now. of just holding the other one off until they have their option ready. Sonic's doing a great job. Sorry, OMJ, not his name is not Sonic. OMJ is doing
it could be if he wanted.
A phenomenal job of just staying back and waiting for Ravenking to do something, but Ravenking is doing an even better job of forcing the approach from OMJ in the direction that he wants and catching the the jump get up right there for the kill. Let's watch that again. So right here, he hits him with the dash attack, but it's unable to kill due to some good DI. He down airs to get back to stage, and Ravenking is ready for it as soon as he jumps to get up and smacks him in the face with that sword. And that is game 1 down for Ravenking.
You want to know why Ravenking is one of the best players of his character?
Why? Tell me.
Thank you. I'm glad you realized that wasn't rhetorical.
Yeah, I almost didn't catch on to your segue there.
I'm sorry. It is because he had the patience to know when to swing and when not to swing in that edge guard sequence, and the knowledge more so than anything else. He got Sonic off stage with a dash attack, right? It didn't kill. Sonic was trying to force his way back to the level, and off of the down air, Sonic down aired to make sure he went below the stage so he could grab the ledge with his uppy, as you know, a lot of Sonics would choose to recover. And just watching that sequence, Ravenking just stood there and let him do that to create a ledge trap situation rather than try to force an instant kill with a swing. So many lower level players or lower level Ikes would have swung there. They would have F-tilted to try to just close out the stock immediately. But they know that has the lag to not be able to contest with it. And speaking of contest, Ike getting his double jump eaten by the up B right there. That is something that can't contest with one of Sonic's moves right there, to say the least. Oh my god, OMJ getting a really early lead against Ravenking.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Ravenking, getting 0 to death right as soon as the game got itself started. But if anyone can make it, I wouldn't say anyone. There are a few players out there, let me phrase it like that, who can make this comeback, and Ravenking is certainly one of them who is capable of doing so. With the 3 nairs up air fair, it is certainly looking possible for this comeback to be on the table.
All aboard the Nair train. Choo-choo. That is 92%. And the grand total of, I think, about 10 seconds quick damage on the part of Ravenking to try and even this game out real quick. Will he be able to do so right here with a back air? He tries 2 times, no dice. That is 2 strikes. He's got 1 more, and he is out. Tries to seal it out with an up air instead to reset the situation. He does still have stage control. He's got Sonic in the corner right where he wants him, but not able to completely close it out right there. Neutral is reset yet again. It's definitely not what Ravenking wanted, but it's what he's going to have to deal with right now. He's just swinging right now. He's the one at disadvantage, and he knows it. He is just swinging these back airs, putting these F-tilts out there, trying to find anything he can to close out this stock, because right now, my friend, as that dash attack finally does it, he knew he was dealing with Sonic the Hedgehog with a lead, which is just about one of the worst positions you can possibly be in the great game of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Wi-Fi.
Yeah, great job from Ravenking right here, and he continues. Like I said, one of the few players out there who could possibly make this comeback, and he's making it. He's just making it right here. He's almost back to even stocks, even percentages, despite the fact that he literally got 0 to death.
Oh my god!
He got 0 to death, stock 1, and now he's in the lead.
No. That's illegal. That's illegal. He didn't take that. That doesn't count.
I think that might have been the worst DI I've ever seen, because there's no way it should have killed at 90. But
it caught him off guard.
As Ravenking must be saying right about now, we take those, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever else is in between.
Dude, it just caught him off guard. That's the only explanation I could possibly have for that.
I think that's the definition of a DI check right there. It was, you ready for this? Nope, you're dead.
You've heard of a DUI check. We're out here.
It's those cops standing at the standing on the intersection, but instead of doing a breathalyzer, they just dash attack you and see if you die.
Yeah, I wonder how many people would get arrested then. Anyway, has a beautiful nair. That one, even better patience on the second nair to actually continue the ladder right there. Very interesting stuff. I thought he was going to do it instantly, and it looks like my man OMJ
Let's watch that again, because I'm confused.
He might have air dodged. I think he air dodged into the blast zone. As you know,
so
when you air dodge forward,
misses the forward air. Yeah, he did. He air dodged on the very last frame of that right there.
Yeah, and as we all know, when you air dodge in one direction, you actually do snap back in the opposite direction very, very briefly. when you do it, but when you're that close to the blast zone,